we have this. We are missing angle A. We are missing angle B. And we are missing angle C. Now remember, what do we always use? Do we use lowercase letters or do we always use capital letters for angles? Always capital angles. So let's look at our little thing here. That starts with a lowercase letter, but this starts with a capital letter. So I am using this side to find the angle. So if you want to write above this like I did, write angle over here on the right, legs on the left. And if you forget, just remember, what does it start with? If it starts with a capital letter, that's to help me find an angle. We so want angles, so that's what I'm going to start with. Remember, we just talked about leg B being the largest. So I'm looking for angle B. So I'm going to start cosine B. Now, these formulas are derived, obviously, from the Pythagorean theorem. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the two small legs, 8 squared plus 14 squared. You're going to subtract it from the square of the largest one. Remember, we talked about it being 19. And y'all, what I'm doing is I'm setting this up exactly how I'm going to write this or type it in the calculator. So that's my numerator. My denominator is definitely put in parentheses because there's a lot of stuff in the denominator. It's not just a single thing. It is going to be 2 times, and I'm going to draw the multiplication symbol exactly how it looks like on the pink calculators. 2 times 8 times 14. All right, let's go ahead and type that in on the calculator. Clear. Again, every time there's a fraction bar, you have 2 steps on the pink calculator. Don't try to type that in all at once. I cannot guarantee you'll get the right answer. So my numerator, I'm going to start out with an open parentheses, and I'm going to type it in just like that. So open parentheses, it's above the 8 key. I'm going to hit 8, and I'm going to use the squared function they have for me, which is right next to the 7. So there's 8 squared plus 14 squared, close parentheses, minus 19 squared, and I'm going to hit enter. And we get a negative 101. Let me work through this, and then we'll talk about it. Now, I'm not sure if you really need to type in all of those parentheses, but I know it doesn't take that long, and I never get the wrong answer. So after I type in enter, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit divide, and I am going to divide by all of these in the parentheses. So after I hit divide, the first thing I do is open parentheses, and it's always 2 times the legs, the short legs. So 2 times 8 times 14, close your parentheses, and hit enter. So you guys have a negative number for a cosine value. Remember, that's okay. We had negative values for cosine all the time on the unit circle. Don't clear your calculator, but do write the rounded amount. So I'm going to put negative 0.4509. And y'all remember, that's the fraction, that's the ratio. How do I get that 2 degrees? What button are you going to have to push on your calculator to get degrees? Yeah, you're going to have to hit the yellow button. Good. So angle B is going to come from, remember, we're dealing with cosine of negative 1. So we're going to hit second cosine and then hit second answer. Tell the calculator to put that ratio back in there. And that's going to be angle B. So angle B equals 116.801 degrees. Did you have a question?
How do you know that angle B is the largest angle?
Very good question. I know that because it's the longest leg. The longest leg always matches the largest angle. All right, so that was step 1. every time.
Even if it's connected to like the smallest.
Mm-hmm. Step 2, guys, is old stuff. Law of sines. Because now we can write a complete left-hand side of a proportion. Because look, we have this B value stuff now. And y'all, you can find angle C next, or you can find angle A. Doesn't matter, but I'm going to go in alpha order. So I'm going to find angle A first. But let me fill in the left side of my proportion. And then I'm going to put 8 on top and then sine A. For each step, clear your calculator. That way you and I are always going to get rounded answers that match. All right, I'm going to clear this out. Go ahead and find sine A. All right, so remember, y'all, this is sine A. That's a fraction. It is not degrees. 3758. Again, you are going to have to hit, remember, we're in law of sines right now. So you're going to have to hit sine to the negative first power to get angle A. Don't clear that out. Type in sine to the negative first power. Tell the pink calculator to put that fraction back in there, so hit second answer. Now we round. So angle A is 22.075. Oops. That was from law of sines. Angle C, always the same. What does step 3 say? Subtract from 180. You are always going to subtract them from 180. This is another step. Clear your calculator. Just so we all have the same rounded answers, I'm going to hit clear. And it's going to be 180 minus angle B of 116.801 minus angle A, which is 22. Hold on, I typed a 7 instead of 1. Minus 22.075. So angle C is going to be 41.124 degrees. All right, so for number 3, we have an angle. We have 115 degrees. We have leg B and we have leg C. So what are we missing? We are missing leg A, angle B, and angle C. Okay, so remember, law of sines is always the easiest, but there's no fraction that I can fill in because they're all different letters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that angle and find this leg. And legs are always lowercase letters. So if legs are always lowercase letters, then I'm going to be focusing on the left side of this form. All right, let me get this out of the way because apparently I have a lot of stuff here, like way too much stuff. All right, let me rewrite this on here so I have plenty of room to show you guys this stuff. All right, so again, angle A was 115 degrees, B was 15 centimeters, and then C was 10 centimeters. All right, now remember we talked about how I needed side A. So it is going to start out with A squared equals, and the formula even still kind of starts out the same. We're going to add the two given legs together, put them in parentheses because we're squaring them. So it's going to be 15 squared plus 10 squared minus 2, and then we're going to reuse these numbers again. They're going to be multiplied together. So a 15 and a 10 there. And remember, we're using law of cosines. So it's going to be the cosine value of the only angle given. The only angle given is A. Bless you. All right, so look, y'all, there's no division bar. We can type this all into the calculator just like this. So we're going to get that in one answer. Use your parentheses just to be on the safe side. Minus 2 times 15. And the calculator knows when you type in a single number in parentheses, it knows that you're multiplying. All right, so we get a squared to be 451 point something. Don't clear the calculator, but let's go ahead and round this on our paper. So let's write 451.785. But y'all, that's not A. We have to square root it. Do y'all see the square root symbol on your calculator? What color is the square root symbol? Yeah, it's yellow. It's that same x squared button we've been using. So hit second, square root, second answer, and then that's leg A. So leg A is 21.255. Y'all don't forget it's centimeters. And then that's it. Goodbye, law of cosines. Go back to last week's stuff. Remember, law of sines is so easy because your junior high teacher totally showed you how to solve proportions. So it's going to be 21.255 over the sine value of 115. And again, it doesn't matter which one you find, but your teacher is going to go in alpha order. So I'm focusing on angle B. Okay, so we have a sine ratio of 0.6396. 6396. But we want the angles, so don't forget you have to raise that to the second sine function. Type in that previous answer. Tell the calculator to do it. You don't type it in. So angle B, guys, you should have got 39.762 degrees. Step 180 minus 115, which was given, minus angle B of 39.762. So angle C is going to be 25.239. I think. I just want to double check. 180 minus 115 minus 39.762. 25.238 degrees. All right. So remember, I'm just going to recopy this, fill in the answers here. Leg A was 21.255 centimeters. Angle B was 39.762 degrees. Angle C was 25.238 degrees. And that's it.